Hello, and welcome to the Little Gym at Home program. I am so excited to see your smiling faces. Can I get some big waves? Oh, hey. Who's ready to have some serious fun today? Because remember, the Little Gym at Home is our way of bringing our three-dimensional approach to the comfort and safety of your home. I'm actually in a gym today. Do you remember my name? That's right, it's Miss Taryn, so give me a big high five. Or fist bump. Bring those little ones up, parents, elbows. All right, I'm excited for our lesson this week, and I'm excited to see your smiling faces. Speaking of smiling, that brings us to our first lesson today. Can we review our baby sign to smile? Do you remember what it is? That's right, let me see your beautiful. Fantastic, everyone. And that brings us to our sign for this week, which has to do with our theme, balancing babes. So the sign for balance is to stick your pointer finger out, put your other two fingers on, and wobble them just like so. And that's what we're talking about today, is to find some balance. So we're gonna present some activities and some challenges. Remember, parents, safety is our #1 rule at the Little Gym. So participate at a pace that's comfortable for you, parents, caregivers, grandparents, and also for your child. Remember, the luxury at the Little Gym at Home is you can pause us anytime and return to activities when you're ready. We want this to continually be a positive experience, and we encourage wandering, exploration, learning through discovery, and participating in a way that works for you and your child. So let's have some fun together. All right, before I talk about the household items, let's start by singing a song instead. So grab a musical instrument that's close to you. It can even just be your hands. And I have Gymnastic Fantastic Little Bear with me, and we're gonna sing our hello song. Parents, please sing louder than me. Ready, 1, 2, 3, say, oh, everyone, please shake, 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 and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, we come to gym for fun, and we'll get you on the run. How you do, everybody? How do you do? And a great big hip hip, hooray! Great work, everyone, and we are gonna put, say it's time to put the shakers away, the shakers away, the shakers away. It's time to put the shakers away at the Little Gym. There you go, my friends. That is our Little Gym jingle to help put any instrument or equipment away. Parents, feel free to take that one. All right, next up, now that we know our hello song, we've said hello to Little Bear, let's talk about some things that we'll need for balancing babes today. So, our classics, we'll need a fun ball. I have my green spiky one again. We'll need our bubbles today, and don't worry, parents, I'll have some as well. And then our special feature, always bring some musical instrument in or your hands. And then we're gonna ask you to bring some tape and create a tape line. I've created one right here behind me as a little balance beam today. And then also grab a handkerchief or a scarf, or remember the burp cloth. So grab anything that's close to you for our group activity today. All right, so I'll give you a minute to grab those items and then meet me back here because I need to find out who came to play today. Well, that was really quick. You're really getting the hang of this. All right, so remember, my name is Taryn and I wanna find out your name. But today, we're gonna work on balancing. And really, when we talk about balancing, we talk about developing our vestibular system, which is located in our inner ear. And that's really the center for balance and body control. So it's really important to give that inner ear stimulation, get that fluid sloshing around, really get into rotating and develop that sense, because the vestibular sense really allows us to understand where we are in relation to the ground, right? So that's a really important sense to develop as some of us are starting to walk or running and starting to hold ourselves up running instead of falling forward. So we're gonna work on our vestibular sense today. With that said, we're gonna do our first vestibular exercise. So my name is Taryn and my little bear's name is, well, Gymnastic Fantastic Little Bear. And I'm gonna see if she can say her name going upside down. Say, Little Bear, Little Bear. So Little Bear's legs are in a straddle around my waist, and I'm just spotting, depending on how old she is, always protecting the head, the neck, and the back areas and coming back up. So go for it, it's your turn. Have your little one, or not so little one, find their own creative way of going upside down and try and say their name upside down. Well, that was super creative. Some of you even put your hands down and lifted your legs up and went upside down in a handstand. I cannot believe that. Great ideas, everyone. Give Little Barry a high paw Or a high foot 5, upside down. All right, well, welcome to class today, and let's see what's next. All right, up next is our warm-up for balancing babes today. So we're gonna listen to our music directive song, and I'll give you some skill options for, remember, under 19 months or over 19 months, as we're going all the way from 10 months to 3 years. So let's get started.
Run.
All right, we can do some running. I know our toddlers are probably already off and moving. For our friends who aren't running just yet, we can spot an assisted walking. Remember, not all the way up here. We want to spot under the arms and in the upper torso. And we can also, parents, hold them in the sack of potatoes and go for a run too with our littles. Woo, wave to me. You're doing so great. Woo! Switch direction.
Freeze! Hey, beasts, can you log roll by yourself?
All right, parents, have them facing you. Find a safe and spacious area on the mat. Lay down with your child facing you on their tummy, tummy to tummy. Roll over, pop up on your elbows, lock them, and come back. And sit up together, give them a big hug.
Freeze! Let's all pretend to fly.
My favorite. All right, for my older friends, put out your wings. Parents, model this behavior. Try and have them fly around your room. Now for our little friends who aren't walking yet, let's try a flagpole. Put their feet in your stomach right here. Spot them with your 2 arms under the chest and lift all the way up for an extra workout. You can do a half flagpole right here. Let's try some flagpole flies for our little friends. Our older friends can keep flapping their wings. See how that flagpole works their back and their neck muscles. Go for it.
Freeze! Front or back, whoop-de-doo.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna try some back whoop-de-doos. So I'm gonna sit down in a tuck position, legs together. I'm gonna lay Little Bear on my shins with her back touching my shins. I'm going to make sure that I roll back using my stomach muscles, not pulling her up, and flip her over.
Freeze! Hold your child upside down, either in your arms or lay them on the floor, then pick them up carefully by their ankles. Gentle swings are fine, and then set them down gently. If your child doesn't like being upside down, just rock them in your arms and experiment with going a little bit upside down as you rock back and forth.
That's right.
Have fun.
Let's start small because remember, we're developing that fluid in our inner ear. So start with some small upside downs, keep it lots of fun, lots of tickles, and a big smile on your face, parents. Next up, we can also try some swings. Woo! Just make sure to protect that head, neck, and back area.
Walk and clap to the music.
All right, this is our last one. Let me see you walk and clap. Or parents, we can sit and clap too if your little one's not walking. See if you can teach them how to clap. Woo! Can you clap with me? All right, let's go for one more run or work on that flagpole like we introduced today for our warm-up. If we're a little older, see if we can run by ourselves. Even switch direction.
Thank you for playing at the little gym.
Great work at our warm-up, everybody. Give yourselves a hand. Look at little Bear back there. She's so independent. Little Miss Independent now. She's really growing up. All right, everyone, great work with our warm-up, and let's find out what's next. All right, parents, grandparents, caregivers, and my students. Great work so far with our Balancing Babes lesson at the Little Gym at Home. Next up is our group activity. So I'm really excited. Take a minute and pause me and grab your scarf, your handkerchief, your bandana, whatever you have in your house, a towel, and we're gonna work on our group activity next. You are so fast, oh my gosh. Couldn't be prouder. All right, everybody, now it's time for our group activity. So we're gonna take our little scarf, you can have one, your little one can have one, and we are going to wear it like a hat. We're going to identify some different body parts today. And also for our older students, we're gonna introduce some locomotor skills. So you'll hear me give skill options for both those of us who aren't walking just yet and those of us who are running, jumping, climbing. Oh my. All right, let's listen to the music.
Walk with your scarf on top of a body part. How many different ways can you do that?
Here's one. Parents, we want the little ones to get creative. So if your child is confidently walking or running, see what body part they can put it on. And we're gonna listen to the music say on top. Excellent. If we're not mobile just yet, let's focus on just putting our scarf on top of different body parts and saying the names for them, parents. On top of my hand. On top of my nose. On top of the camera? Great work, everyone.
Freeze. Now, can you run while holding your scarf between two different body parts? How many different ways can you do that?
Let's see for our older friends if we can run with our scarf between our thumb and our finger. Or maybe under our armpit. What do you want to do? Go for it. For our little friends who aren't moving just yet, let's focus on putting the scarf in between body parts. How about this one? And run. Get creative here. Parents, don't forget to name those body parts.
Freeze. Parents, help your child put their scarf on the floor so that it's in the shape of a square. How many different ways can you step or jump over your square scarf?
Okay, for our older friends, let's get some energy out and do some jumps over your scarf. Whoa, those are some monster jumps. For our little ones,
Now form your scarf in the shape of a rectangle.
for our little ones,
Step or
shape
jump
it,
over the
cut it in
short
half.
sides and the long sides.
This will work great for our little ones. Cut it in half and see if they can step over. Emphasizing the direction of up and over. Great work.
Now form the scarf in the shape of a triangle.
Ooh.
How many different ways can you step or jump over the triangle?
All right. Make a triangle. Introduce that word, triangle.
Freeze and watch your teacher. Your teacher is going to stuff their scarf inside their pocket or their sleeve. Can you stuff your scarf inside your pocket or sleeve and gallop?
What? Where did my scarf go? Let's see, parents. Let's see how they'll like that. Try and step and slide and gallop. Arms out. Or just move sideways. You can spot them under the arms or in the upper torso. I wonder if they like that feeling. Put it in your pocket. There you go. Move it around, maybe the other sleeve.
Freeze! Throw your scarf in the air, and when it floats down, you can catch it or make it land on a body part. How many different ways can you do that?
Where's my scarf? Show them your scarf, parents. Yes. Throw and catch it with your hands. Maybe you can throw and whoa. Try and catch it with your head. Woo! Maybe on your foot. Have some fun with this one, friends. Get creative. You decide.
Thank you. Now please sing with me. It's time to put the scarves away.
Scarves away, scarves away.
It's time to put the scarves away at the little gym.
Great work, everyone. I'm so proud of you. Give me a high five. Fist bump, elbow. Great work on our body parts, playing with our scarves, and really working on that vestibular system. I'm so impressed. Let's see what's next. All right, parents, next up, it's time for our full body 3. Who's ready for a workout today? I am. All right, so all of our skills are gonna focus on walking the line. So we're gonna come back over here and make sure that you take a minute. You can pause me and set up your own tape line. We recommend about 6 feet long. And when you're finished that, come on back and we're gonna do our 3 exercises. Well, that was fast. The first exercise we're going to do, if your child is older, we're just gonna simply teach them how to put our arms out in order to balance ourselves and walk forward, 1 foot in front of the other down the line. Then you can walk backward. You got that one down? Start running backwards, but always making sure that you're staying on that line and keeping as balanced as you can. Woo, that fell off. Excellent work. We can even start jumping. Now for our little ones just yet, remember, spot underneath the arms or in the upper torso, and see if they can just try and understand the movement pattern of putting 1 foot in front of the other. Very good. We can even go sideways and see if our littles can go backwards too. Have some fun with this one, walking down the line. Pause me right now and come back when you're ready. Even share with me some new skills that you came up with that are creative, some new locomotor skills. Maybe you tried some jumps 1 foot in front of the other and landing without falling off. Great work, everyone. Wow, come give me a high five for all those balancing acts. Great job. Now we're gonna try something pretty wild. We're not gonna walk using our feet, we're gonna walk using our hands. So we're gonna get into that wheelbarrow position, parents. So face the tape line, put both hands in front. Parents, for our older friends, if they can support themselves with their arm strength, then you can simply spot in the hips and see if they can wheelbarrow walk all the way down. Making sure to put one hand in front of the other. Here they have to perceive where they're placing their hands, come up with a motor plan, and see if they can keep their body on track. A lot happening in just those little hand movements. So keep that up for our younger students. We can perform a heavier spot with one hand under the chest to support that head, neck, and back area, and then an arm swooping around to work on that wheelbarrow with their hips. Fantastic wheelbarrow walks. Pause me for a second and see if they can go multiple times. Flip, try and have them spot you. No, I'm kidding. All right, when you're ready, come on back. Excellent work, everybody. Give yourselves a hand. Our last exercise in our full body 3 is going to be a combination. We're gonna use our tape line here, perform our wheelbarrow, halfway down the line, spot into a forward roll, making sure to tuck that chin, and see if we can encourage them to round their back as they stand up with both feet on the line. Remember that spot for the forward roll, parents. We can spot in the hips and let the head do all that work. Okay, pretend that obviously there's ground behind her. There we go. Okay, we can do a heavier spot where we're really scooping all the way under, scooping with that hand and always catching in the hips, keeping that rounded back never arched. So go for it, parents. Wheelbarrows to forward roll, quite a vestibular workout. Great work, everyone. I'm so proud of you for our full body 3. Give yourselves a hand. All right, friends and families, it's our favorite part of the class today. It's time to play with the balls. We're gonna play on them in a different way. So If you have a ball that's a little bit bigger than this one, maybe even an exercise ball, go grab that, and we're gonna do some upside down skills on our balls today. So I'm gonna introduce this one. I'm gonna lay Little Bear down on her tummy on the ball and see if I can just kind of spot her in the hips and see if she'll reach over and back, over and back. Again, a bigger ball works great for this exercise, especially for our older toddlers. Great work. So that's a really fun one to do on your own time, or you can do it right now with me, rolling over and back and seeing if we can touch the mat and then come back up. The next one, we're gonna try it on our bottoms. We're gonna put our ball in front and try some bouncing bounces. That's hard to say, balancing bounces. All right, and see if our feet can actually touch the ground and see if these little ones can use their knees to create that bouncing motion. Go 1, 2, 3, woo! Try some side to side movements and bounces. Have some fun with it. These activities are a blast. So pause me right now and try some activities balancing on your ball. Great work, everybody. Couldn't be more proud of you. Next up, it's time for some bubbles. And we actually have a song today for our bubbles. Now remember, the action of tracking a bubble is really developing that center of balance and working on our vestibular system all the while. Who even knew? So let's listen to our music and pop some more bubbles. Do you have your popping finger out? I see that you do.
Bubbles, bubbles,
Let's do it.
in the air, floating, flying everywhere. Up above the little gym so high,
That's right.
like a balloon.
Parents, if your child is a little bit younger, close to 10 months, try and blow the bubbles on the mat.
Floating, flying everywhere.
And see if they can pop them on the mat. Pop, pop, pop those bubbles. Who can try some upside down pops?
Bubbles, bubbles in the air, floating, flying everywhere. Up above the little
See if we can get them to look up. Let's blow the bubbles up in the air.
sky. Bubbles, bubbles in the air, floating, flying everywhere.
Great work, everyone. This is our last one. Pop the bubbles in a way that you've never done it before. Parents, blow them up. Blow them down. Blow them all around. Great work, everybody. Give yourselves a big hand. I loved your upside down popping and trying to really be creative and come up with your own ways. Parents, bubbles are a great activity any time of the day, so go for it. Thank you for joining us for Balls and Bubbles, and let's see what's next. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today at the Little Gym at Home. Wow, this has been a lot of fun. I know that Gymnastic Fantastic Little Bear has had a great time with you, and we're both so proud of you for trying new things, really stepping out of your comfort zone, and especially going upside down and understanding all the benefits that rotating and inversion have for yourself and your little one. So great work today, and thank you so much for giving it your all, trying your best, and really throwing the rule book out and seeing what happens. So thanks so much for your positive attitude, everybody. And with that said, let's talk about our pops really quick. We thought some vestibular exercises would be great to continue to do at home. So take those opportunities to do things that we focused on in our warm-up today, like our partner log rolls. Those are great ways to introduce rotation, keep it fun, and just build trust with your little one. Try some of those scientifically named back whoop-de-doos. Even just working on making sure upside downs are fun at this age. Even if your child is a little bit older and hasn't had much experience going upside down, really work on that and see if you can develop their vestibular system, but most of all, their confidence by trying new things. And remember, that's the best way we learn is by making mistakes. So just try again, and we support you. So great work today, everybody. And also keep your tape line handy. Maybe keep that out, or you can even do the edge of a carpet. So any surface that works, and try those full body 3 exercises, the wheelbarrows into forward rolls, and just the locomotor skills down the beam really make an impact on our vestibular system. So with that said, let's sing a little song today. We're gonna sing a song about a spider. Can you guess it? That's right, the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So sing along louder than me with me, and let's work on our hand motions. If we're a little bit younger, we can simply just touch our fingertips together and do the spider, or we can try and really work on that hand placement. All right, let's do it. Sing the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Give him a hand, parents. Great job. That's always a fun one to do. I love it. All right, everyone. We know what our Pops is. Thank you so much for coming. And without further ado, grab that musical instrument or just clap your hands and let's sing our goodbye song together. I hope you got the hang of this now and can sing with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, say, oh, everyone, please shake, shake, shake and sing along with me. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. Oh, bye, bye, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody. It's time to go on home. Bum, bum. And a great big hip, hip. Hooray! Great work today, everybody. I couldn't be more proud of you. Thanks for joining us again. And we'll see you next time from Miss Taryn and Fantastic Gymnastic Little Bear.